I want to tell you a story, a wonderful story. It's called The Giving Tree by Shel Silverstein, an American man. This book is about 30 years old, I think. So maybe 1975. Okay, 1974, I think. Okay. Shel Silverstein was also an artist. And in his book, he drew with pen simple drawings of the story. And he wrote the words too. It's a great children's book. Great. A boy likes to sit under a tree. Every chance he gets, he likes to sit under the tree. And more, the boy loves the tree, and the tree loves the boy. As the boy grows up, though, he changes. When he is a little boy, he loves to play under the tree. He loves to climb the tree, but he would never hurt the tree. Never. And the tree was strong, and the tree was tough. Trees are strong. So maybe the boy might break a small branch, a twig, Twig, sometimes, but that was okay. Then the boy became a teenager, and really he didn't like to spend his time under the tree much anymore. And the tree missed the boy. The tree was sad. But sometimes the boy came to the tree, and the tree was happy at those times. But the boy neglected the tree also. Then I think he had a girlfriend, and he brought the girl to the tree. And the tree was happy, but only sometimes, not often. Then the boy became a man, and the man needed the wood from the tree. And so, one day, he decided to cut down the tree. He cut down the tree. Of course, this is terrible, but the tree, I think, was still alive, but just a trunk, a stump. And sometimes the man, not often, came and sat on the stump. But the man didn't think much about the tree. The man really didn't love the tree anymore. And so, at the end, the man stopped coming to the tree at all. Now, maybe this story is just a child's story, but probably, the author, Silverstein, was thinking about all of us, people, man, the human race, and how we treat nature. Because the tree is nature, not just one tree. The tree is everything. Of course, the truth is that man is not kind to nature. Our whole existence, really, especially modern man, depends on using nature, using up nature, wasting nature, making nature dirty, polluted, we make these chemicals and the chemicals harm nature. There is no way that those chemicals can be good for nature. Now, I suppose if we say nature loves us, I don't think Silverstein is saying that. Nature has no reason to love us anyway. And after all, nature is only a word we make. What is nature? We think nature is trees and woods, the sky, water, all these things. And we give names to these things. And we collect them all together and call them nature. Nature loves us? I don't think he wants to say that. But it is true that maybe in earlier times, we took better care of nature than we do now. There's a little poem, not for children, an adult poem, but it tells the same story. It's called Traveling Through the Dark. So I'm going to tell you that story, and then we will compare these two things, the story and the poem. Traveling through the dark. A man is driving his car at night through hills, probably in Montana or some Western American state. And at night, he comes around a corner in the hills now. No other cars around, no people. And he sees a dead deer. A deer is dead on the road. He stops, but he stops past the deer. Not in front of the deer, after the deer, past the deer. Because he wants to move the deer from the road, push it over the side of the hill, down into the river. Why? Because other people could be killed if they hit that deer. They could lose control of the car. People could be killed. Okay. In the poem, it's not clear. Maybe the man killed the deer. It's not clear. But think about this, children. Does it matter who killed the deer? We all killed the deer. All of us. Just like we all killed that tree, the giving tree. Anyway, so he starts to move the deer from the road. Before moving, he stops to listen, and he hears the car, the engine of the car. He sees the smoke from the car, the light from the car. We, people, make cars. We make the light. We make that smoke. We make the gasoline that we put in the car. So the man stops and thinks for a minute. He hears the car. He sees the car. He smells the car. But he also feels nature watching, listening, all around. So he stops for a minute and listens to these two sounds. And he is saying, this car and everything about people and nature cannot be friends. We want to think that we can be nature's friend, but it's impossible. Because everything we do destroys some nature. Everything we make destroys some nature. We go into the woods and we cut down trees. We build a house. We burn grass. We burn weeds. weeds. Everything we do destroys some of nature. At the end of the poem, he throws the deer off the hill. The end of the poem. Now, the poem's meaning is clear. In the poem, man is a creature. Man is not an animal, a creature. Creature. Man is a creature who destroys nature, but man is also a creature who knows that he destroys nature, and man feels guilty, a little sad about it. Does that stop man? No. Can anything stop man from killing, harming nature? No. Nothing can be done. But at least we feel a little guilty and a little sad about it. Now, in the giving tree, a little different. There, I think the man never feels very sad. Oh, yes, at the end of the story, he comes there, he's old, he's tired. Everything he has tried to do in his life has not worked out. Family problems, money problems, health problems, everything has not worked out. And in the end, he only wants to sleep by the tree. Does he still love the tree? Maybe a little bit, but mostly he's tired. And he dies. I think he dies right there on the tree, next to the tree. Very serious. Not really a child's story. No happy ending. No happy ending. Really an adult story. Really, perhaps, more serious than the poem, I now remember. Powerful, but not for little children, really. That part. But the message, the point, the idea, is pretty clear. We do not treat nature very well. In the story, nothing really works. Nothing is very successful. In the poem, not very successful either. Really, the two are very similar. The name of the poem is Traveling Through the Dark. And the dark is life. Not just nature, life. And we travel through darkness. We people in our lives are traveling maybe mostly in the dark. We think we know where we go. We think we know where we want to go. Don't think so. We're just traveling through the dark. Serious stuff for little children. I hope it doesn't make you sad. I hope it makes you think a little bit, though. Think about nature and what we do to nature. Think about a road. Here's a road outside my house. To make that road, we killed 50 million ants, 50 million insects. Birds cannot get food from that land anymore. It's gone. It's just road, concrete. To build this house, same thing. And all the houses around here. In this city, millions of insects, bugs, birds, even small animals, dead so that we can build a city. Can we change that? No. No, we can't. Everything we do, really, as people, everything we do kills nature, some nature. But we can try to be as kind as possible. We can try to be serious too, because we need nature. We need air. We need water. We need even birds and animals. We need nature. So not just to be nice guys, but to help us, for us and our children and our children's children. We need to treat nature well. And yes, we need to think about that sometimes. For you children, For you small children, that's the most important idea in the giving tree. We have to think a little before we hurt animals and insects and grass and flowers and trees. We have to think a little bit.
Giving tree. Number 1. Who is the author of the giving tree? Number 2. When was the giving tree written? Number 3. What did Shel Silverstein also do in his books? Number 4. What did the little boy like to do? Number 5. How did the little boy feel about the tree? Number 6. What was the tree like? Number 7. What happened to the boy when he became a teenager? Number 8. Who did the boy bring to the tree? Number 9. Why did the boy cut down the tree? Number 10. What was the tree like now? Number 11. What did the old man do sometimes? Number 12. What might have the author been thinking when he wrote this story? Number 13. What does the tree symbolize in this story? Number 14. What does human existence depend upon? Number 15. What do most people think is nature? Number 16. What poem tells the same story as the giving tree? Number 17. What is happening at the beginning of the poem? Number 18. What does the man see on the road? Number 19. Where does the man stop his car? Number 20. Why does he stop his car there? Number 21. Why does the man want to move the deer? Number 22. What does the man do before he moves the deer? Number 23. What does the man sense around him? Number 24. Why is what he senses important? Number 25. Why can't man and nature be friends? Number 26. What does the man do at the end of the poem? Number 27. How does the man feel about nature? Number 28. How does the old man feel at the end of the giving tree? Number 29. What is the point of both the story and the poem? Number 30. What does the title of the poem mean? Number 31. What can we do about the destruction of nature? Number 32. Why should we be serious about nature?